Okay, we need to talk about this Fox News segment.
Oregon now seeing a huge spike in the number of students who identify as non-binary. According to state enrollment data, more than 2,700 students identified as non-binary in the 2022-2023 school year. That's a 57% jump from the year before. Some skeptics and detransitioners claim society is to blame for the increase.
Children feel comfortable in their identity, and America is to blame. Society is to blame. Fox News, you're so close. You're right there. I just keep going. You're almost there, Fox. Like children are having less suicidal thoughts of, and society is to blame for this. Oh wait, it's not like, Fox News is going to manipulate data and conflate non-binary with, becoming trans and getting top surgery and gender-affirming care and beta blockers. It's not like they're going to do that in this next panel right here, right? No, of course not.
It's unbelievable. And Kevin, this line in the FoxNews.com article stood out to me. Most non-binary Oregon students were in high school, but dozens of children as young as kindergarten also identified as non-binary. I have a 4-year-old. I can tell you, they don't know up from down some days.
Yeah, I think one of the last times I was on the couch, we had that committee hearing in Congress that featured members of the transgender community, folks that had gone through transition, talking parents of trans children. I think at the end of the day, every parent wants their child to be safe, to have dignity. I think, this is a state that has 500,000 kids. We're talking about 3,000 of them. It is a jump, certainly, but I think it's also a realization that more and more LGBT people feel comfortable to come out, whether it be gender identity or sexual orientation. But again, the question is young people, right? Children. And again, I want everyone to be nurtured, but not, you don't go through that surgery to your point, at 10 or 11, what have you.
I gotta say, using trans, as a satanic panic and as sort of this Trojan horse to, make people scared of anything LGBTQ is just a masterstroke by the bigots of this country. Like, you figured out the right button to push. Just now, anyone, that wants to socially transition, any child that wants to socially transition, of course they're gonna, get top surgery and beta blockers and genital removal and, just, right? It's not like they're just gonna socially transition and just present however they want to present that day and at the detriment of literally no one. No, it's, there's just surgery involved, and it's, yeah. And also, wait, that's right. Can we just establish that they actually don't care about kids at all? If they did, they would, support things like free school lunch and, things like that. But they also, yeah, never mind.
Now, the left pretends to be the party of women.
So Fox News is now claiming that it's the left that's waging war on women.
Because they push out messages like, believe all women. They talk about girl power. And who could forget Hillary's slogan back in 2016, I'm with her. But they're not really with women. They can't even define what a woman is. In fact, they're totally stumped by the question.
Can you provide a definition for the word woman?
Can I provide a definition? No, I'm not a biologist.
Can you please define for me, what is a woman?
Our focus at the department is to provide equal access to students, including students who are LGBTQ.
So you're not going to answer my question.
Well.
We want a specific definition of what a woman is.
Do you want a legal definition?
Well, for them, Dylan Mulvaney and the men featured in the Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue, well, they epitomize what modern womanhood should be.
Literally no one on the left is saying that that's what womanhood should be. That's just another total lie and baseless claim by Laura Ingraham. If anything, the right wants womanhood to fit within their narrow definition.
But in the end, really, this is all political. Because if you don't agree with them on every issue, on every key left-wing issue, then they're not with you and they're never going to celebrate you.
Kind of like how Trump supporters scream back the blue, but then attack Capitol Police when they're, defending democracy. There's no limit to Laura Ingram's idiotic hypocrisy. But let's continue.
The left doesn't support women. They never will. They support women who toe the liberal line. And if you stray, if you're truly an independent thinker, you're going to have your female card revoked. And they'll probably just toss it over to Mulvaney.
I'm sorry, though. That whole montage where they're asking people to define what is a woman, are they just going to pretend they don't understand how gender expression works? The amount of times they call people like soy boys, beta cucks, all that, I think they're pretending not to understand how gender expression works. I don't know. Laura Ingraham is such a piece of garbage. I love it. And I love how the graphic at the bottom says, the left's war on women. Last week it was the left's war on men, and then it was the war on gas stoves, and the war on Christmas, And oh, by the way, this is coming up. Pride Month is coming up. Prepare to see a lot of tweets and statements from people saying, how come veterans don't get a month, but we give the LGBTQ, the veterans had 2 months. It's my favorite time of the year when they do this. Right. So anyway, another piece of manufactured outrage, and I love it.